always wanted the Russell Wilson. We always wanted them to treat us right. Unfortunately, the men that like gain the approval of your peers are not those men that treat you like that. So
Thank
you're
you, but
not wrong. Yeah.
I
True, true,
appreciate you.
Yeah.
true.
No, you're
Thank
definitely
you.
not wrong. So
True,
I,
I'll tell
I
you why I think
totally
you're wrong.
agree with you there.
I'll tell you why I think you're wrong. True, right? I've been to several high schools, right? I've been to a really really bad white high school in the inner city. I've been to a decent school in the suburbs, right? I've been to both of them. And in both of those schools, right, the popular guys are never just the guys who are just intelligent, right? The guys, that all the girls want. They want that guy that peaks early, the one with the six pack, the one that's cool, charismatic. It don't matter where you are. He doesn't have to have tattoos and stuff like that.
The
Even though
football
the ones
player,
who often have the tattoos and is willing to take risk early,
the tall
it's
guy.
attractive to women, and I get it. It makes perfect sense why it would be attractive. There's a masculinity to it,
It's a human.
but I don't buy that the women wanted the Russell Wilson early on. I don't buy that at all. Some of them do, right? Because a lot of women understand when they're average, right? Even though we like to say they don't, but a lot of women do understand when they're average. And even though they might be like, oh, look at that guy, he's so attractive, but I ain't, he don't want no girl like me. A lot of them understand that. They're like, he don't want no girl like me, and they end up with average guys like in their high school in their hometown, and they end up living their life, and they're not worried about future and all those type of guys. But the girls who are the upper echelon inside of the school, they're dating all of the popular, the attractive guys, the athletes. Like they're getting who they want, right? The athlete, those guys get to pick who they want. And if they gave an average girl attention, she'd be like, "Oh my god, you like me?" Like, yeah, they would. Yeah.
I think you missed the
Nah, because now back in the day, yeah, average women knew they were average. And they knew they didn't qualify for Chris Brown. They knew they didn't qualify for Drake. But now they got $1,000 to pay for Chris Brown's what is it called, meet and greet. The moment she takes a photo, do you guys think the moment a woman pays $1,000 to go take a photo with Chris Brown, you think she's ever gonna think, you know what? I took a photo with Chris Brown. Now I'm gonna go get married to an average guy. No, in their minds, they believe I got to touch Chris Brown. He got to take a photo with me, so I qualify for that type of guy. Oh my! Even if they paid to actually go see him, even if they paid to take a photo with him, in their mind, they believe now I'm at the level of Chris Brown.